Okay, so that was everyone talked to in the upper crust. What about the lower crust, though? There was also two important NPCs I needed to talk to, wasn't there? Ah, there's Shellfish Desires on a RGB keyboard. I'm surprised that... Why can I target? No. Alright. F. I guess I just have F. Pop off. Surprise strike from your shell that launches the enemy in front of you. Ah, I did not know I could do that. Hello. Welcome to Shellfish Desires, the flagship brick-and-mortar store of shellfish core. How goes it, my financially troubled friend? Is it that obvious? It is! I suppose you've come up to the upper crust for a bit of window shopping. No shame in it. Plenty of folks pause on their way through town to take a look at our luxury shells. You've got 5 minutes before your pause becomes a loiter. So enjoy them while they last, my friend. Have you seen my shell? Did a big shark come into town and try to sell you a shell recently? Oh, he sure did. I told him to get stuffed. We don't do trade-ins here. And even if we did, I'd never take the kind of beat-up junk he sold me. Not a clue where he went after that. Does nobody in the city pay any attention? Shell insurance. At Shellfish Desires, you may pay microplastics to insure any shell you've worn before. At the moon snail shell, you can pick any insured shell to start with every time you respawn. Useful. I suppose that would be. F. A token in support of new Carcinia's military. Intended to pay one's respects to fallen soldiers. F. Yeah. Buy shells. Conchiglier. Sorry, excuse for a shell became plastic and rubber as soon as it entered the water. What's the point? Shuttlecock. The holes in the side increase both mobility and vision. A shell best suited for guerrilla combat. Bartholomew captures the likeness of a legendary pirate who once terrorized the shallows. Felix Cube. A diabolical puzzle said to bring about calamity if it is ever solved. Little bro. Aw, that's low bro. A natural she-shell with a menacing face carved in. Piggy bank. Abandons your shell and causes enemy to attack it instead for a brief time. A brittle container holding relics from the old economy. The only thing these reflective coins are good for now is checking your makeup. Imposter. A plush visage of a legendary traitor. Baby shoe. A piece of protective armor never worn by its intended host. Trophy. A gorgeous eating bowl often seen at upper-class banquets. Matryoshka. Large. A ritualistic depiction of a family that has devoured each other whole. Rainbow crustacean. Show off your crustacean pride with this snappy bandana. Blackout poncho, worn by crabs that live near the edge. Ivory poncho. Try not to stain it with the blood of your enemies. Mr. Krill. Slap on these trousers and you'll well be on your way to making your millionth microplastic. Cult leader. Lead your followers to glory or certain doom with this fashionable wool get-up. God, I need to play the update. Midnight. If you make yourself look real intimidating, maybe people will stop talking to you on public transit. Probably not, though. I have no idea what that is. Maid Krill. Well, that's obvious. I just cleaned up this mess. Could we keep it clean for 10 minutes? I'm surprised you can have that. Alright, so you sell shells then. Alright. So next on the list of what that guy said was the museum. Excuse me, what is this building? What ho, little one, you stand before the new Carcinia's Museum of Carcinia's History, I say. Oh neat, could I go in? parties, but the museum is currently closed to the public while we put the finishing touches on a new exhibition. Oh. Hey, I'm looking for a tall shark who stole my shell. You seen anyone like that? Can't say I have. But if I travelled here to fence stolen goods, I'd start in the lower coast down beneath us. Gotcha, thanks. Be careful down there, I say. Alright. So, to the lower crust then. Maybe I'll find that guy that the rich girl was pining for. I can't get her. Hello. Hey, Manta. Yeah, Coley? What are we doing? Like right now? Like right now? We're hanging out by the crystal. Hanging out by the crystal? Yeah. You want to do anything after this? I know another cool crystal on the other side of town. We could hang out by that. You're the best. Sorry. It's for the greater good. Hey, Manta. Yeah, Coley? That guy broke our cool crystal. No way. Just walked right up and broke it. What happened to live and let live? Coley? No idea. Life really isn't what it used to be. Wanna go find another cool crystal? Sure do. Can't let jerks like that ruin our chill. So true. Alright. Hello? Hey, small fry, word of advice, don't stick your claws in what's going on here. Why? Hi, I'm in significant trouble. Do you want me to help with that? No, thank you. I'll never grow as a person if I don't learn to fight my own battles. Okay, hope it goes well. Thanks, it probably won't. Holy shit. You're a lot of plastics, Porgy. A lot of plastics. You're good for it though, right? Alright. Oh, wee! I guess that works. Alright, so who was the one you were pining for? Oh, Jackson. Commoner about Jackson. Where's Jackson? I don't suppose there's a Jackson down here. Are you Jackson? This place sucks. Are you Jackson? Hey buddy, you gotta get a load of my friend over here. This crap will tell you how things really are. He'll say stuff like we're all thinking in private. The kind of stuff the topsiders don't want you to hear. Yeah? Alright, are you it? Ah, that's Jackson. Used to be I had a job up topside. Quick thing, helping some well-to-do family with some trash moving. There was a fine fella who seemed to take a shine to me. Sometimes I wonder what he's been up to. Wait, fella? Hello. Sorry, pal, no entry right now. Still cleaning up this path after the last trash day. I'll have it done soon, promise. Can you really clean this up by yourself? They'll fire me if I don't, so yes. Oh, alright. No more discussion. I'm headed to Flotsam Vale and that's that. Dad, you gotta quit that job. Didn't you read the studies? Walking around all that gunk totally damages your brain. It's scientifically proven. A lot of crap if you ask me. If my brain was getting damaged, it happened by now. I've already been working for Shellfish Corps for... how many times was it again? Well, you're gone. Hello. Just taking it one day at a time. Maybe one day I can afford to take it a whole week at a time. Don't get my hopes up, though. Oh. Everyone calls me Krusty. Hey, Krusty, over here, Krusty. Yo, Krusty, how's it going? I'm so tired of it. I'm sorry you have to deal with all that name calling. That's the worst part. It's my real name. Uh-oh. Hello. Alright. Hello. Yeesh, my commute to Flotsam Vale's getting worse all the time. You want to take a fish car? I was pretty affordable. Sure, it used to be. They only kept prices low until they could run Crab Taxi out of business. And Crab Taxi was just a scheme by the wealthy investors to take funding away from the scale rail. And the scale rail was only going to serve privileged neighborhoods in the first place. So screw it. I'll swim there myself if I have to. Damn, that's too real. Hello. I used to work out in the Vale, storing garbage for Shellfish Corps. But things outside the reef have been getting scarier lately. Crabs losing their minds, new predators coming in. No thanks. No jobs with that. I'll take my chances in the city. At least the only predators I gotta worry about here are the loan sharks. Damn. So it's not just a problem in the shallows then. Ah, red claw. Hello. Hey kid. Hey mister. Be sure to take care of yourself. I've seen too many good crabs let themselves waste away down here. I tell you, no one gets polluted in the reef. They'll tell you no one gets polluted in the reef. But down here in the lower crust, it happens. It happens! But thanks, I'll be careful. I hope you have a real nice day. Oh, lovely. Hello. Not a lot of hermits left in the reef these days. Not really sure why. Any mass migrations I should know about? B3, I'm not really involved with the community. Sorry. Well, happy to meet you regardless. Keep safe, small fry. Alright. Hello. Hey, little guy! I'm not that little. You think so? I'm pretty little. And you're even littler than little old me. Step out of the city, meet some real big guys, and you'll feel pretty little real quick. Come on, there's got to be some sort of secret back here. I can't get that though, can I? Unless I jump up somewhere. IKEA. US postage. Yeah, I'm just picking up bread clothes, aren't I? Well, it's... How many microplastics is it? 250 a go, so it's not too bad. Hello. Oh, I love your shell, little cutie. But thanks, it's new. It doesn't really feel like me, though. Well, you wear it well in the meantime, sweetie. I'm sure you'll find the right shell for you eventually. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you ever find a shell you're real fond of, you can pay shellfish desires. Really? You can pay shellfish desires to insure it for you. That way, if it ever gets lost or damaged, they'll replace it for you. No questions asked. Well, wow, that's actually pretty useful. Thanks, ma'am. Yeah, somebody tells me I'll be doing that for quite a few things. I used to have it all. I used to be somebody. Then one bad deal and pow. Down here with a sorry lot. Do I look like a bottom feeder to you? Of course not. I'll make it back there one day, no matter how many other crabs I gotta step on. And I'll find that, am I? Ahoy there, traveller. Pull up a cork and stay a while. Whoa, 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 I ain't seen you before, mister. You came to the right place. Mum's bar is super cool and popular. Alright. Hey, you customer. You ought to talk to my mum. She's the one in charge. These little guys make my trips out to open ocean a little less lonely, a little more safe. What more could a crab ask for, you know? Hello. Hey there, young'un. Welcome to Bomb Feeders. Finest little watering hole this side of the slurry. Hi, my name's Krill. I'm new to town, I guess. Thought I recognized a fresh face. Pleased as plastic to meet you, Krill. Name's Nemma. If you got the money, why not stop on for a bite? My kiddos and I would love to have you. We also offer a stowaway hiring service, if you're interested in such a thing. What's a stowaway? You mentioned something about stowaways. What are those? Oh, I'm sure you've seen them around. That's our nickname for any sort of little fella that sticks itself to your shell, little fella. Oh, like a barnacle. Exactly, and for the right price, there's all sorts of them that might tag along. People pay for that? They sure do, hun. Lots of our visitors here are just travellers, just stopping by, who could use a little company on the road. You ought to consider it if you've got a journey ahead of you. The open ocean might get mighty lonely, after all. The open ocean might get mighty lonely, hun. I'll think about it. Thanks, ma'am. Aw, call me Nemo, hun. I'm not a crabby old lady just yet. Dismiss. Wait, so can I sell these then? Oh, I can. Oh, I see. Highest always. Razor blade, lug nut, packing peanut, limpet, barnacle, sea star, used bandage, ew. Lamprey, Fruit stick increases microplastic rewards. Oh, it's like the... What's that ring? The gold dragon ring in Dark Souls 2 and 3? No, wait, no, that's a silver one. Yeah, the golden one is item drop. Maybe we're picking that up. Depends how much that's going to cost, though. Well, plus... Sinker. Another crab, sand dollar. Increase capacity. Spend microplastics to increase stowaway capacity. Increase to 4. And now it's going up in price. Alright. Shell. Hey, if it's not too much of a bother, I'm looking for a shark. Let's store my shell. Any chance you stopped by here? Fairly sure I'd remember a fella like that swimming into my establishment. Sorry, kiddo. That's okay. No worries. Alright, so it's still 3 at a time, but I... Wait. Okay. There's that. So, plus 2 attack. 4 out of 4. Oh, that's lovely. That saves me leveling up a couple of times. Living on the bum is bad enough, but listening to the bang bang banging of that crusty old blacksmith is going to drive me shocking insane. Yeah, I already talked to you. Moonsnail shell found. Lovely. Whee! Rusty nail. Nah, I can't climb up those. And then that brings me back up here. Alright, so is there any places I've missed then? Any people I haven't talked to? Empire Square lets me visit Topside almost 3 times a week. It's almost like I'm a real Topsider. Alright. Cough. The doctor said I can go back to work if I'm not coughing up blood. Uh-oh. So that sounds a bit, you know. You know, I'm not as tough as I look. You don't look that tough. Thanks for rubbing it in, big guy. Big guy? What? Big... No. Rubbing it in the city ain't easy, but I'd rather be struggling down here than dead out there. We're getting news of more towns getting polluted every week. Count me out of that kind of vibe. Oh, well, this place is going to get polluted eventually, isn't it? Who wants to bet? So is it just you I have to talk to? I think it is. Hello. For the last time, Isla, give them the snips is not the full plan. But Mom! They're making a move on Porgy, and the snips always work. Back me up on this one, Edie. Sorry, Isla, but your mom has a point. The crabs Porgy is in deep with aren't the kind you can just snip away. Alright. Oh, there's something there. Something got missed. Right claw. So that's everything right. Right? I think. Maybe. No. How am I getting to you apart from dropping down there? Probably should have stayed up there. A little bit. Red claw. Alright, so now is that everything? Or is there anything I'm still missing? Apart from that. There's something here. What is it? More messes. More pasta hanging out to dry. No, I thought there would be something here. Nah, it's just bringing me up here. I can walk on these. Didn't know that. Yeah, and then that brings me to the shop. What ho, gentle crab. Hi, how's it going? Really terrible, but I can't let that keep me down. I have an endeavour that will see me in the big cans at last. It can't possibly fail. Again. Prawn. Would be nice if I could grab the R. Why aren't you wearing a shell? You look cold. Just waiting for the right one, I suppose, kid. Oh, come on. Really? There you go. Why use it? No. Can't say I didn't offer. Crusty. And then the shoe. Alright, I'm back to where I was. So I went that way, so this way. Oh, what's around here? Ah, small fry. And then you guys were looking at the crystal. Yeah, like the upgrades, this technology is way ahead of what we got down here. Yeah, for sure. Hey, they've got some magic trash, lets them send messages. All the way to space and back. I heard that they've already cracked teleportation. And they can upload a crab's brain into a totally different body. We're shook, man. How am I supposed to compete for jobs with a teleporting crab? Ain't no way, ain't no way. Yeah, about that. Let's not tell them about the umami magic. The streets will cheer you up as good as any predator. And then we're back here, alright. So before I talk to you, there was someone back here that I could get something from. Hello. Whoa, 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 steady on. Not one step further, mate. You're gonna want to keep your distance. How come? How come? Your eyes full of sediment, mate? Can't you see what I am? I'm the type of guy who hits everyone I touches, mate. Oh, that can't possibly be true. I bet you just haven't found the right person to show your affection to yet. I could give you a hug. Maybe that would help you open up. But shell, mate, you're an odd one. Take my advice and leave me be, savvy? Hug. What'd I bloody tell you, mate? Everyone's got the same story. Ah, old Eric can't be that pointy. They've got such a sense of humour. And then what happens? You get poked. Just like the rest of them. Can't say I didn't warn you, mate. I won't give up. What? I won't give up. I'm going to hug you no matter what it takes. Look, mate, I really appreciate the effort. But I wasn't being metaphorical. You see the spikes, right? The physical spikes, mate? The spikes what'll spike you? I've been for worse. It's your funeral, mate. Hug. Alright. Great joking around, mate. But seriously, stop it. This is my embarrassing. I'll never stop. I can't just leave you like this. Look, I'm doing fine, mate. Trust me. I was just being melodramatic. I'm sorry I said anything. Just be on your merry way and forget this ever happened, right? Nope. God, I can't bear to watch. You've got to stop doing this to yourself. Can't you see I'm no good for you? You're wrong about yourself. Look, mate, I understand your desire to fix me. Perhaps you see something in me that you want to fix in yourself, eh? But there ain't no getting around it. The two of us are fundamentally incompatible, savvy? Ain't nothing healthy about two folks who can only hurt each other trying to stay close just to fill some kind of perceived void, mate. And it ain't no act of kindness to force yourself onto someone's life when they've made it clear they've made it clear it ain't the right call. I'd love it if this could work, but you just gotta move on. Sometimes there ain't no happy endings. Nope. You ain't normal, mate. You weren't. This weren't no act of kindness to begin with, were it? You're some kind of masochist. Either that, or you just get off on watching my reaction as you fling yourself into harm's way over and over. I won't be enabling you any longer. Poke yourself dead for all I care, mate. I won't so much as bat an eye. Alright, okay. Good God. Mate, we are sicko. Take my special technique and get out of here, freak. Is this what you wanted? Did that make it all worth it? You find all sorts of types in the lower crust, but you really take the crab cake, mate. Urchin toss. Throw an urchin that sticks to enemies before exploding. Ooh, one more for the road. Why are you still doing this? Because I want to hug you. Oh, that was absolutely silly. Hello, buddy. Wait, so you're in a wheelchair, and you've only got one good arm. Alright. And you're working on an ironing board. Hi there, Scrap. It's a fine piece of metal in your clothes there. Lots of promise. Care to make it shine with me, Scrap? Make it shine? You mean my fork? This is just some piece of junk I found in my neighborhood. Aye, and what a piece of junk it is, Scrap. Bring this old smith some relics he can break down, and he'll show you what that junk of yours can truly do. Sounds useful. Trade one stainless relic to improve your fork. Krill's fork is upgraded to level 2. Plus 5 attack. Lovely. And then it's 2 for the next level. Have you seen my shell? I almost don't want to ask, but did a big jerk shark come here trying to sell a shell for scrap? It would have probably seemed pretty crazy to you because the shell was super gorgeous and cool. I came by, turned that shell to scrap as soon as I could. What? Are you serious? Sure, seafoam I am. Wait, did you say shark? Scrap that, my mistake. Those sharks came by now. What did you think I said? You almost gave me a heart attack. No need to shout, Scrap. My ears work just fine. Well, it's got to be somewhere. I just got to find where that shark went. The city is so big, how am I ever going to find my shell? This place is so stupid. And it's loud. Why couldn't everyone just leave me alone? Oh, mood. Everywhere I turn, someone's trying to take something away from me. Or sell me some kind of... Scuttle right up, fellow citizens. It's grand opening of the prawn shop. Full of legitimate shallows made wares. We got plastic, we got metals, we got packing foam. We got garbage you ain't even heard of yet. What the? That's my shell! Are you serious? This guy's still following me? Alright, play cool. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, give that back. It was stolen from me by a jerk shark. Well, first off, that shark seems super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he sold it to me fair and square. You want it back? You gotta buy it like everyone else from the store. Oh, I gotta close the door. I guess people are back home. Lovely. That's shut. Right, you want it back? You gotta buy it like everyone else in the store. That's... Alright, that car's just going crazy. That's how the prawn shop works, baby. Well, how much and what can I actually pay with? Depends what you got, pal. I got a few microplastics, I guess, and some string. Look, that shell's really important to me. Can I work for it or something? I'll do anything. Anything, huh? Yeah, I guess I could probably come up with some arduous and meaningless time sinks for you to partake in and earn your shell back. For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacles off my sweaty? Wait, did you hear that? Yeah, what? Belay this conversation, kid. Trash Island is here. This always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss out on some prime plastics. Hey, I'm not done talking to you.
Trash day! It's trash day!
Yay!
Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
Trash day! Oh.
Back off! I saw it first! Get your own trash, lump suckers!
It's totally worth it. Captain Lawbeard.
I've never seen anything like it.
It's a message from the captain! It's got his face right on it! It's gotta be!
Excuse me? Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As new Carcinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is part of a map! A map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say! If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say!
Rich? I like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine. I'll be able to afford the flash you sell in the ocean, you know?
Not if I get there first. Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city.
Well, don't you count out us bottom-siders. You'll be eating your hat when I get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here. May the best, Crab!
Ba-boom.
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something. I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef? I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation. That would be safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt. Are we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey, kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Aw, yeah! I'm gonna find that treasure!
Oh.
Haha, yeah, you go, kid! Roland can't tell us what to do! That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first!
The corporations don't control us!
I suppose a little friendly competition is only fair. I hope you know what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
Wait, are you in silica gel? Dang, that was crazy with capital Z. You only stepped in it now, kid. That squid just... That squid that hangs around Roland doesn't think twice about disappearing people. You told me to! Yeah, I recall merely making a suggestion, pal. But the offer still stands. If you can get that treasure, the shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start? We ain't listening to that old dude. It's off in the Grove, way north of here. You've got a bit of a walk ahead of you. Great, well, I guess I have no choice now. I want this treasure hunt whether I like it or not. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you find any other junk lying out there, or any other junk out there, I'll take it off your hands for some microplastics. Fair's fair. Alright. I might have enough for that increased microplastic. I do have enough for that increased microplastic. There's a plan. I feel like I want to keep that. 15,000. Bloody hell. Home. That was a hope. should be another... Yeah, another one, right? Yeah. Sure. Perfect for the kind of psycho who always gets into fights with fish. Nah. Living in the city in today's climate? How frightful. But if we all work together, I'm sure we can find our treasure and come back in one piece. We could build a new church with that kind of money. Our faithful will worship in the parking lot no more. You've got toilet roll on your head, buddy. Heavens, what excitement! I'll be tagging along your little treasure hunt. I simply must document it for my followers. Who are followers? You know, followers, people who follow me around, just desperate to know what I'm up to. Do you mean to tell me you don't have any? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. A real-life treasure hunt. This is the sort of thing you read about in books as a little crablet. Do you think you'll find a shark? Or maybe a bobbit worm? I hope not. Bobbit worms suck. Or one of those horrendous monstrosities that live only in the deepest depths of the drain? I really hope not. I was gonna say, enough of fighting sharks and bloody raft. Just drifted into town and you're already making waves, kiddo. If it wasn't for you, we'd all have just rolled over and let Roland step all over us like usual. So we're all going after this treasure then? Seems like it. If that old timer who runs the museum ain't pulling their claws, whoever gets that treasure is going to have some serious pull around town. But honestly, as long as someone gets it who ain't Roland, most of us will be darn pleased. Who is that guy anyway? Why does everyone hate him so much? Roland, only the CEO of Shellfish Corps. The largest trash scavenging operation out there. Besides what a few independent traders haul in with their own new claws, all trash that makes its way into New Carcinia goes to Roland. So he's got some deep pockets. Shellfish Corps owns most of the buildings in town by now and charges a pretty plastic for the privilege of living in them. Those of us down in the lower crust, you could say we ain't really fans of the way things are going. So take him down a peg by waving some treasure in his face. I can think of a lot worse ways of spending a tide too. But enough about Roland. We gotta make tracks towards that treasure. The museum curator told us to head towards the Grove, right? I've been to the Grove before. Meet me just out of town if you need a nudge in the right direction. Alright. Oh yeah, that's gonna rule! A real chance to go up against my idol, Roland. Your idol? You like that guy? Of course I do, he's a business genius, you know. Roland came into this town with nothing, save the clothes on his back, and a trash scavenging empire that goes back generations. Gee, who does that sound like in the real world? And they built that empire up into a somewhat bigger empire, all on his own. Well, why go after the treasure if you think he's cool then? Haha, you really don't know the first thing about business, pal. Sure, I respect Roland, but we're also in the same market, and that makes us rivals. The free market demands I do my best to one-up him. That's the spirit of healthy competition. Well, that's quite the clamour, I say. It's not every day you see someone go claw to claw with Roland. I didn't know I was going to cause such a commotion. Oh, well, if you ask this old man, it's about time someone stood up to that bully. He's been attempting to pave over my museum for God knows how long. But I digress. We've got to get a move on if we want to beat Roland to the punch. As I said, the first stop on our journey is the Grove. Head out of the city and keep travelling north. You'll reach it eventually. Just take care not to get devoured, I say. Yeah, sounds good. So this is as far as I got in the original recording. So everything from now on is just going to be blind to me. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's just a bomb. Hello. Whoa, whoa, we're running the show while Mum's on the go. I can help you hire more stowaways if you want to carry more. Why don't you just talk to my little sister? Alright, so I wanted the fruit sticker then for more microplastics. I hope that doesn't cost too much to use. I did. Alright. You cost free! Oh shit. Well, I hope you're worth it. So how much is it for another stowaway upgrade? 5k. Ugh. Right. I'm going to less defense for now. And there's not much I can do here. Anything else I can get from you? Not much. How much am I running with so far? 1. So let's get some shells insured, get some upgrades, or just hang on to it. Sure. Alright, so this is as far as I've gone in this game. So whatever's out there... Ow. Whatever's out there is unknown. I thought I had bloody... Hold on here. I'm going to assume that appeared on the bloody audio. Disconnect, reconnecting, bloody hell. System sounds down to 0. Do I joke to you? The end is nigh, I tell you nigh. It's disconnected again? In less than a minute? This has just been getting worse and worse, hasn't it? What the balls is going on with the internet? Reconnection successful. This thing's gonna give me a heart attack until I get the new internet in. Anyway. The end is nigh, nigh, I tell you, nigh. You there, young man, I trust you made other proper preparations for the apocalypse. The apocalypse what? Oh dear, the ignorance of our youth. The apocalypse, the end of all things, big and small. Seas collapsing, crabs devouring crabs, fish learning to drive. And of course, the gunk. The gunk. Indeed, no one knows where it comes from, but it can appear wherever crabs call home and chokes the life out of wherever it spreads. And surely before long it will cover even the city. That sounds horrible. What should I do to prepare? I have no idea. I was really hoping you did. That's why I approached you. Ah, I'm sure you know what you're talking about. I don't see any gunk in the city. Call me crazy, are you? You'll see. You'll all see. Wow, way to make things bloody ominous. So where's this fish trying to learn to drive? I saw a flash of purple there. There he is. Nah. What the hell? What am I supposed to do about him? Wait a minute, I saw something. Please. Oh, it doesn't boing. That sucks. Alright, so I guess the only thing to do is just head out and see what awaits me. Rowan owns most of the industry around here. There aren't many folks around brave enough to stand up to him, but you've really got us all fired up. He's going to regret it if he thinks we're just a bunch of soft shells. So is I. Bodily shells. Alright, so am I just leading the troops here? To the north of New Carcinia. Welcome to Carcinia Heights. Luxury homes with luxury views for the luxurious upper cruster yearning for a life of luxury. Homes start at a low price of 1.5 million microplastics. Holy shit. Wow, real life treasure hunt right in our city. A tale of adventure, tragedy, betrayal, romance, question mark? Even if I hurry, I can snag novelization rights. You aren't headed out to the open ocean to look for treasure? Shall no. I moved up here to avoid that sort of ruckus. Let all those cloud chasers get themselves killed for all I care. Wow. Another one of those cardboard monstrosities just went up in our neighborhood. We had the decency to take these outcasts in. The least they could do is build some nicer looking buildings. Quite so, at this rate our pristine ocean view is going to be blocked by hideous high-density housing. And we all know who's to blame. The poor people. The poor people. Just so. God, they really are the Tories, aren't they? Hey, where'd you find a fort there? Oh, this thing? I just ran into it by the shore. I'll give you 3,000 microplastic for it right now. I'm sorry, it's not for sale. Come on, kid, I could use some good self-defense in a place like this. 6,000. I can't need it, sorry. What, and leave a poor vulnerable crab like me out in the current like that? 4,000. Wait, you went down. I'm a haggler. Is Urchin back yet? Still no sign of him. I told him heading into the sands between was a bad idea. That boy and his get-rich-quick schemes, I'm sure he's doing right. Sure hope he's doing right, even. Boing. Hello. Trash Day still finds a way to surprise me after all this time. How fun it would be to swim all the way up to Trash Island as it passes by. I bet you'd come back the richest crab in town. Huh. But no one's that strong of a swimmer. In worst case now, you get stuck up there. That'd be a plan. So does this still count as... No, that's different. Alright. At least I'm going to assume it's different. Oh, I could have just went this way. Yeah, I suppose both paths are open now. I just don't like it, Rita. Right enough, Babs. Walter and Shelley will be pulling in good trash for us once they become scrappers. Scrap the scrap. I just want my Walter safe here with me. Not out there in Scuttleport among the muck and who knows what else. Despite it all, I'm just happy to have a home here at all. At least we don't fall victim to bandit raids like the towns out in the open ocean. Come to the sea, they said. It's safe inside the reef, they said. Fat load of goods if we can't even afford a place inside the walls. It's still better than staying out there with the beast out and about. Is it? What's stopping that thing from coming here anyway? What? You don't trust the scent markers? Have a little faith in technology. The beast? Excuse me? A lot of talk about the end of the world these days. It's only a matter of time before whatever's gunking up crabs' minds out there comes to concuss up too. Oh, or you know, as they say. You all figure that stuff is really true? Who gives a shit? If my rent doesn't go down soon, the world can go ahead and end as far as I'm concerned. So true, brother. Damn, priorities. The sands between. Alright. Heck yeah, I've never been to the open ocean before. Enchanted Grove, here we come. Whoa, 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 hold your seahorses, kiddo. Look, we're technically rivals in this treasure hunt thingamajig. But that don't mean I don't want to see you get devoured before my eyes. What'd I do wrong? Look, there's rules to exploring the sands between. Namely, steps you gotta take from preventing him from slurping you right out of your shell and in your hole. See these arches? Folks who commute from here have done a pretty good job of scenting routes to the nearby areas. Scenting? Yep, laying down scents that he ain't a fan of. No matter how tasty you are, he won't pass near the path. Wait, who are we talking about? Who is this guy? Look, just stick to the arches, okay, kiddo? And if you get chased, make your way back to one as quick as you can. Can do. Oh, lovely. So you're serious about this treasure hunt after all? Of course I am. This is the only way to get my shell back. Please don't take offense, but I half expected you'd lose your nerve, I'd say. The sands between are no place for an innocent crab. But whatever, I'm super brave. Let's just get this over with so I can go home. Point me in the right direction. Oh, you might have what it takes after all, child. Such a willingness to run off and get killed in the name of discovery. It brings a tear to my eye, I'd say. Since you're new here, I'll give you an overview. Dragonof is the Enchanted Grove, once a reclusive village of spiritualists. East of here is Flossom Vale, the company town of Shellfish Court. And west, I wouldn't go west without good reason. Not that it matters. The captain's map is pointing us north, towards the Enchanted Grove. Meet me there, and we can discuss our next steps. Yes, sir! The sands between, eh? The sands between. Eat! Well, okay then. So that's just the world boss out here then. Oh, that's gonna take a bit to kill. Next level, puppos. Give me 200. I just wanted to get the... Disconnect, reconnecting again? Oh my god, this internet. What the fuck's going on? This is getting incredibly stupid. Now it's reconnected again. This is getting so silly. Hello, You again, vagabond. I am pleased you survived. Whoa, I barely recognized you. You're the guard from Slacktide, right? Nice hat. Indeed, Chitad is my name. Moreover. However, I've shed my title. I was foolish to pledge my sword to a lord so easily swayed by greed. You understand, don't you? The consequences of the fall of Slacktide. No one got that bridge? Far more serious, vagabond. What annihilated Slacktide was an infection. At first I thought it pollution of the body, now I suspect it stems from the mind. Regardless, I believe it was the Duchess's greed that invited it into her lands. And until those like her are annihilated, the infection will spread, and spread, and spread. For this purpose, I have arrived at this grove. So you came to the grove to kill someone? In a sense, I came to grow in strength. The way through will not be easy. It appears polluted bandits have overtaken this place. But I believe somewhere within lies a master who might grant me greater power. Power that could destroy the rule of the reef. The rule of the reef? You mean Roland? I met that guy. He seemed like a real jerk. I don't blame you for wanting to take him down. You came to face with the tyrant, and you failed to strike him down? Well, I wasn't going to fight a guy I just met. If I wanted to, his bodyguard would have probably wiped the floor with me. No, this vagabond. Anyone can identify evil. It's nothing special. If you're unwilling to lay down your life to correct this world's cruelty, what use are you? Well, I don't see you rushing to go fight Roland right off the bat either. Maybe I'm also here to get stronger so I can take him on. You think about that? We shall see. You must be strong to have survived this long vagabond. Use your strength to strike down this world's evil, or it is all for nothing. You must be strong, use your strength. Alright. Is that an eggshell? Yeah, it's an eggshell. The shallows near Carcinia, the sands between. There are 350 in the sands between. That's almost like a quarter of it. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, there's a lot to do here, isn't there? The spirit full of bursting. The hermit crab is ready for more power. Alright, let's get scrap hammer. Oh, let's not. Never mind. Never mind. There's a hope. Alright, alright. So, insure a shell then? If I have enough. Oh, you're back there. Okay. So there's still 12 around here. It's going to be in the place I couldn't get to, isn't it? Aye, most likely. I can get the F again. I see the lull of the unfordable has hooked you once again. Sure, sure. Ah, can't do the coconut. Would have been fun. Can't do the tennis ball either. Shit. I guess I can afford a banana peel. There's gotta be something I can do to get a lot more microplastics then, right? It's gotta be. Wait, that just... No, it's over there. I was gonna say, that didn't disappear on me, did it? No, it didn't. I guess that's in case. Far beyond the waves. Fortify. Little red cup. Bright red armor used in the warrior rituals such as the red cage, wherein many crabs are pitted against each other in a life or death fight. What? Yeah, that reference is lost on me. Right, there's a lot to do in here, isn't there? I kind of want to make sure I get all the teleport points though, so I might want to check out more of the lands, or more of the sands between next time. Yeah, I just gotta avoid the big world boss trying to kill me. Fun times out of that. Uh-huh.